Thomas Jefferson was one of the founding fathers of the United States and the main author of the Declaration of Independence and the third US president. He also owned hundreds of enslaved people at his plantation, Monticello. One of those enslaved people was Sally Hemings. Hemings was the daughter of an enslaved woman named Betty Hemings and John Wales, the man who owned her. John Wales also produced another daughter from his marriage called Martha, who became Thomas Jefferson's wife, thus making Martha Wales Jefferson and Sally Hemings half-sisters. Around 1787, when Sally was about 14 years old, she accompanied Jefferson's daughter to Paris, where Jefferson, who was now widowed, was serving as US Minister to France. Historians believe that during this time, Jefferson and Hemings began a long-term relationship. In France, slavery was not recognized in the same way it was in Virginia, and historians believe that Hemings could have sought her freedom there. Instead, she returned to Virginia after Jefferson reportedly promised that any children they had would be freed when they reached adulthood. Sally Hemings returned with Jefferson to Virginia and had at least 6 children who survived infancy. For many years there was debate about whether Jefferson was the father of her children. In 1998, DNA testing supported the conclusion that a male from Jefferson's family fathered Hemings' youngest son, and the broad consensus among historians today is that Thomas Jefferson was the father of all of Sally Hemings' known children. Sally Hemings herself left no known writings. So much of what is known about her comes from plantation records, letters, and accounts from her descendants and others who knew the family. The story of Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings is significant because it highlights the contradictions between Jefferson's writings about liberty and equality and his life as a slave owner. It also sheds light on the experiences of enslaved people whose lives and choices were shaped by a system that denied them freedom. Today, historians study their relationship to better understand the realities of slavery, power, and race in early American history. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for the next episode of History in the Making.